Guys, it's not even close to Saturday, and you know what that means. We're doing summons today. I don't know how to start it. I'm excited about these summons for once. I'm usually not very excited about summons, but I'm excited about these. Sorry to break the news to you guys, but I'm usually not that excited about summons. But now we finally don't have the Cookie Run Kingdom button, so these are going to be the first of the new Summoners War versions. I just realized I didn't change the audio. Oh, the audio is fine. I did change the audio. Never mind. These are going to be the first Summoners War versions of the Cookie Run Kingdom units that we can potentially summon. Now we're not going to summon any of them. Also, we're summoning for... Oh, what is his in-game name? Hold on. I know who it is, but I don't remember their... I think I remember their in-game name, but I don't want to get it. Is it Butt Itches? Yeah, that's his name. He's missing a whole lot. I mean, he's missing some Nat 5s, of course. Everyone's missing Nat. Not everyone is missing Nat 5s. He's also missing some things like, how are you missing this guy, man? He's so amazing. LOLs. Well, we can get into that in a different video, but don't you love how I just start a topic and then don't finish it? He's missing so many 4-star LD4 Hall of Hero things. He's also, how are you missing a Warbear? Like, you just get him from doing Arena. He's like, I don't do Arena. I don't like the PvP. Like, all these things you get. I'm realizing that now. All of these things you get from just doing PvP. All these monsters. All right, what do we get? Water Lich. Water Lich, underrated unit. Underrated unit. Immune to CC. Also, he can, I'm trying to remember the exact wording on his passive. It's a 25%. Let's just read it. Immune to CC, increases attack gauge when he is not crit on. Or is it when he's glanced on? It's one of the two. I remembered half of the passive. It's one of the two, though. I like to use him against Twins teams. But there's so many units to try to memorize the passives of everything. I mean, not just memorize the everything of everything. Where is he? I can't even find him now. Alright, so we have immunity against inability effects, decreased chance of being attacked with a critical hit. In addition, increase your attack bar by 20% whenever you get attacked by non-critical hits from the enemy. Alright. Isn't that what I said? Did I say that? Probably not. I was probably wrong. As usual. Alright, what is he looking for? I don't think. Did he tell me? I don't think he told me. Well, we don't know. Or maybe he told me and I lost it. It's entirely possible. What do we get? Hopefully we get, I mean, there's no button now, unfortunately, but hopefully we get some of the new, not so new units. SWC happening soon. I care less about SWC, but I care more about the balance patch after SWC. That's the exciting part, because we want to see if the doo-doo monsters get buffed to be good, and we want to see if the crazy OP monsters become less OP. This is generally after SWC, like this time of year, the balance patches are more substantial. However, Kanto's been disappointing us lately, so either they continue to disappoint us, or they, which would not be too much of a shocker, or they give something above average, which would also not be a shocker, right? Trend-wise, we're on a disappointment streak, but generally Comptros like to do exciting things this time of year, so I wouldn't be surprised to see something better than expected. Guys like, oh, a silver lining! Oh, very excited. All right, let's. I think we need. Right now, there's not a lot of. There's not very high morale. So right now we kind of need something. Something exciting. Speaking of exciting things, I pulled up. We have a lot of LDs. I should have said that before. I should have got you guys hyped earlier. Speaking of, hey, you know what I did? You guys don't care. I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it, but I'll say it. I played some Counter-Strike this week. That was the exciting thing. It was like for an hour, and I'm so excited. I'm like, yeah. And I'm not gonna touch the game for another year and a half. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. But at least I got an hour. I got an hour in. I was trying to justify it. So I was like going through all of the YouTube videos that I saved, like saved to watch later. By the way, you guys could do that. just click on all my videos and click save to watch later, and then just play the playlist, and then while you're going to bed, and then it's perfect strategy. You guys like, we already do that. You think we actually watch the videos? You guys break my heart. You're like, we didn't say anything. You're just talking to yourself, idiot. You still break my heart. I was talking about new games, right? Because there's always new games on Steam. And then they just disappear in a week. Which is different from mobile, which there's, mobile, I don't know if you can even classify some of them as games. The match 3 nonsense garbage. Oh, actually, we already took a look at this one, didn't we? Yeah, we took a look at this one. Oh, this one too. Oh, maybe there's not that many new games coming out, because we already took a look at half of them. There's a game out called a game coming out called A Castle Full of Cats, November 9th. So you can get really excited about that, right? Well, actually, I don't know if this video is going to get posted on November 9th or afterwards, because maybe it's already out. Who knows? I like to try to do videos before they need to be done. These are all things that we already took a look at, actually, which is Sedge, isn't it? That is Sedge. Castle Full of Cats. It's a Catvania hidden object game. Oh, it's so terrible. This should be a mobile game. It's just a game where you try to find cats in pictures. That's terrible. So, someone watching is like, that's not terrible. Shut up. Keep your opinions to yourself. Let's see this next one. What is this? We need a good mainstream game, though. I don't know. We need a good mainstream game. Commonhood. What is this? Community building and economy management game with highly customizable base building tools. Scavenge for materials. Grow your own food. Research new technology. Craft new tools. Build a home. Make friends. Form your community and take it from surviving to thriving. This is like, okay, the best way I can describe this is Portland the game. Portland, Oregon, the game. That's let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's Portland. Yep, that's exactly what it is. This is Portland, the game. Just call it, why do you call it a Commonhood? Call it Portland, Oregon. All right, what is this next one? Fabular. Hold on, let's see. We still didn't get any new monsters. No, we didn't even get to the LDs yet. I mean, not that we need the new monsters in LDs. Was that a car horn from like 2 blocks away? I don't even know if you guys could hear that. That was kind of like faint in the distance. Fabular. Crossblades with Space Knights. I'm already sold. Crossblades with Space Knights? That's the best the best opener. Alright, Crossblades with Space Knights in epic roguelike where the futuristic and the medieval collide. Battle, loot, and upgrade your way across the galaxy. These descriptions always follow like a certain pattern of like defeating rival ships and gripping melee combat on a quest to save your kingdom from destruction. Also, you can't really tell because sometimes, like, if the descriptions are all so similar in the pattern that they follow, you could, like, one game could look like crazy, amazing, ridiculous, and the other game could be like a crap fest butthole game, and they got like almost the same description. So it's like, how am I? What am I really gonna understand from description? This game looks it's kind of pixel art. It's a high quality pixel art, but it's still pixel art. It looks pretty decent though. If you like space battles with Space Knights, which if you don't like that, then I don't know what's wrong with you. I really don't. I wish I could help you. Yeah, it looks good though. Looks cool at the very least. I mean, if they put this much effort into making pixel art really high quality, then feel like maybe it'll be a decent gameplay experience. But you never know. Oh, hold on. We got some lightning. Let's see. Oh, boomerang. Okay. That's fabulous. What else do we have? More pixel. Oh, it's not pixel art. Bubsy 3D. It's kind of Bubsy 3D. Hold on. We have Bubsy 3D. Lunistis is a 3D platformer created with simple and fun gameplay and a cute PS1 Sega Saturn inspired art style in mind. You're ready. You're ready. The same. Okay. Take the role of Hana the Tanuki and jump and fight through her dreams. It's Bubsy 3D. It's probably a better. I mean, it doesn't take much to be better than Bubsy 3D, but this is Bubsy 3D. Right? Let's take a look. Okay. I mean, kind of. I'm trying to give you guys accurate descriptions here. It's a better version of Bubsy 3D. Who's sitting there like, you know, we need a game that's what Bubsy 3D could have been. I do definitely get that vibe of how they make it visually look old. It's interesting. Like, what engine did they use? I'm kind of curious about that because, like, it looks like it. I feel like most of the engines out right now, it would be hard to most of the popular engines. It would be hard to make it look like this. So I'm kind of curious. They use like 20-year-old OpenGL code. They're like, yeah, this is how we're doing it. Okay. Yeah, basically Bubsy 3D. But I guarantee it's got to be better. There's no way it's not better than Bubsy 3D. RoboPlant. In a future not too far away, humans are finally able to harvest food on alien planets. Thanks to Elon Musk. Probably. Let's stick these in storage. Man, I'm already on 5,000 trips to storage. Can we stick some... Oh, yeah. So this... He's got so many... I was like, oh, maybe we'll get some good new units for him. He's got so many good units that he didn't even finish building yet. Don't build this one, though. That's doo-doo. That's a second... Why is he building two of them? Oh, you know, Siege. I don't know why I'm asking why he's building two of those. So, RoboPlant, in a future not too far away, something, Elon Musk, right? Embark on a new journey with your team of robots called Bebop 179. Build and manage a hydroponic farm, grow delicious plants, and survive the mysterious challenges of outer space. Looks like Among Us if there was absolutely no drama at all. So if you ever wanted to play Among Us and you were like, I really want to play, but I have no friends, and also I don't really like drama too much. Well, this is the game for you. I'm a better salesman than their marketing departments. Kind of a little bit. Among Us, but you harvest vegetables. Hold on, we got some lightning. Let's see. Hey, speaking of RoboPlants, it's perfect timing. Kinda got that Among Us vibe. Just the space station now, so yeah, that's it. Because the last time we took a look at these games was not that many long days ago. So of course it's the same stuff for the rest of them. But on the bright side, Summoner's War Chronicles is coming out soon. I mean, it's already out in Korea, but I mean, it's coming out for everyone else. It's coming out for everyone else. And man, let me tell you, it's doing blockbusters, doing it fantastically amazing in Korea. There's like a person a day streaming it on Twitch, which is pretty. It's more than zero. It's more than 0 people streaming, so it's already better than Lost Centuria. All jokes aside, like that game is. It's already going to be better than Lost Centuria regardless, which is kind of crazy because I was excited about Lost Centuria coming out. I mean, I wasn't going to play it long term, but I was excited about the potential of it being a decent game. And then I was like, hey. Oh, this is new. Hey, there we go. Very nice. Hopefully they get buffed in that balance patch. I feel like they're not going to, and they're going to get buffed like next year in like the first balance patch of the next year. Summoners War Chronicles. That's what we were talking about. Jeez. How do I forget these things so far? I have like no short-term memory. That's how I forget it. But yeah, I expected more from Lost Centaur. I think that it could have been so much better if they just didn't make people. They like to punish people. I don't know why they're in this loop of like every time they develop a game, they're like, how can we punish the players? Like that's not people don't play. Well, hold on. I want to say people don't play video games to be punished. However, Dark Souls is a video game. So people sometimes play video games to be punished. Not everyone. So I guess they're kind of limiting the audience. But like that whole game was just wait for the opponent to do something and then counter it with more efficient stuff. Don't play it yourself. Wait for them to do it. And then the bots, of course, because there was like not enough people to actually queue. On the bright side, they try to make it about gameplay, right? But the gameplay wasn't as enjoyable. And it wasn't like the people that initially liked Summoner's War, a lot of them just wanted like a little escape. Not everyone, right? I can't really speak for everyone. A lot of people like different things. But a lot of them, I noticed, liked the monster collector aspect. They liked the cute little things. They liked that it was fighting against static defenses because it made them feel really good about themselves. I've spent a lot of time trying to think about the psychology behind why things work and why things don't work. So, yeah, one of the things that people really got into was that they felt like they were actually winning a lot more than playing other games. Because right, like if you're playing a PvP, like a normal PvP game, win rates on average are 50%. Some people don't mind that. Some people are okay with 50% win rates. But if you have a game that makes you like, there's still a 50% win loss on Summoner's War for like regular arena, for example, or regular arena or Guild Wars or Guild Siege or whatever. But the losses you don't feel as much because it is on defenses and you don't feel that firsthand. So you feel like you're like the king of the world. You're like the champion. You're like the best player. Like, man, I'm winning like 95% of the time. Well, for some of you that don't like the farm runes, I feel like I'm winning 85% of the time. But you still feel good about yourself because you're winning more than you're losing. And you feel like you're actually enjoying the game because it's not just like you getting crapped on over and over and over and over again. Then they switched it to, it's the psychology. And they switched it to real-time PvP, which a lot of people, some people really like, right? Some people really like that. Some people don't mind that. They don't need to win much more than they lose, right? But yeah, it's a different mentality. So, Monster Collector, where you feel good about yourself because you're winning most of the time, versus PvP, tryhard, esport, trying to do things mathematically and efficiently. Like, those are two different audiences. So they're trying to take the core, like, they built up a core audience. Comtros built up a core audience when Summoner's War was first released, and they tried to transition them. They tried to keep the people that wanted both and transition them to a more lucrative. And, you know, it's from a business perspective, I get what the strategy was. They were trying to convert them to spending more, even if they lose some. But yeah, it was basically a different core audience in the beginning than it is now. The players are different. The people that like the game are kind of a different demographic. Not always. Some people like both, but they're a different demographic. They like it for different reasons because the game is different. So a lot of the people from the beginning that were just like wanted to play casually, wanted to collect monsters. They were looking for a Pokemon experience where they could just try to fill up the Pokedex and enjoy feeling good about themselves and have a little escape from their regular lives. Like those players, they don't want esports. So it's two different player bases. And I don't think there's really too many games that are, I mean, there's some, but man, like all these games coming out now, they're like, let's do, like, push the PvP, because that's where they make the money, right? So it's like, do you try to get a big audience, or do you try to make money, monetize your audience? So like Minecraft, they have a huge audience. Fortnite, they have a huge audience, but the amount that each person spends in those games are nowhere near the amount that people spend in like Summoner's War and Epic 7 and things like that, right? So, because here it's like there's a smaller audience, but they're more motivated to spend to one-up someone else, to be better than someone else. Versus the other one where it's like Minecraft and Fortnite, they're like, let's appeal to kids, let's be inclusive of everyone, and that's how those games get really big. Like Summoner's War, I mean, obviously it's 8 years later, Summoner's War is not going to be anywhere near as big as those games we've already seen. Like even at its peak, it wasn't even close to those, but I think it could have been. I think if they went a different direction, but again, they're not trying to. They're a business that is there to make money. Like they're at their core, they're trying to make money. They're not trying to appeal to everyone. That's the issue with Awakened Chaos Era. By the way, you want to see a game that died hard. Awakened Chaos Era. Man, there's like almost nobody playing that anymore. It's not that it ever got big. It had a lot of potential. And then you could tell, like, right at the beginning, they were like, they had no intent of marketing it to a large audience. They were like, let's market it to a small audience that has a lot of money. I was looking for the word money. Expendable income is the word I was looking for. Large audience of, a small audience of high expendable income players. And that was their strategy. So there was no way that any content creators, YouTubers, streamers, whatever, were going to have the audience to even make content for it. And that's kind of like a snowball effect, right? Because even some of these games are like, oh, we're gonna have a content creator program. It's like, okay, but there's no one to watch. There's no one that wants to watch the content because it's only for, you know, a certain small group of people. So it's like, okay, what would they be making? Like even the biggest streamers and YouTubers for the game were making like $2 a video. Like, what is the point of doing that then? You're gonna spend all this time working on a video and prepping things and buying packs to try to get the monsters at the best place that they need to be just to make like $2 a video. Like, what's the point, right? I don't want to. It's not always about money, right? It's not all about money, but for all that work and then investing in resources in the game to be able to make that content, right? We need air quotes for investing because it's sometimes in some instances it's actually investing, but for the most part it's just wasting money to do that. So yeah, there's no reason that I'm going to be depressing now. I'm going to piss a lot of people off. I'm sure I've already been pissing people off, but why are we not even through the elemental schools yet? Oh my goodness. But yeah, there's really no reason to. So many people find this out the hard way after like a year of trying to do content every day. They're like, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a Twitch streamer. And then they find out they're like, I can't do YouTube and Twitch and whatever and try to be a content creator for things that don't have a large enough audience to support that. Like if it's a small audience for anything, not even mobile games, not even Summoner's War, for anything, if it's a small audience, you can't. That can't be a job. That's not a job unless there's an audience that's large enough to support that. So at the very least, in terms of like ad breaks or whatever. or like the occasional donation on Twitch or something like that. So, just so many people find this out the hard way. In every mobile game I have seen, not every mobile game, in many of the mobile games that I've seen come and go and come and go and come and go, there's always people that try and they actually make it to the top, and they're the one of the biggest creators for a certain game, and then they're like, I made it to the top of this game. Why did nothing happen? Nothing happened, right? So I've seen, man, I've been doing this for 8 years. I've seen so many games come and go, so many mobile games. I mean, just games in general. So many people that were actually really trying to put out good content, and at the end of the day, there just wasn't enough of an audience. Because these mobile games, man, they're like DOA. They're like pump and dumps. They're just trying to get like a small audience of people that want to give them a lot of money. New unit, there we go. Solid pick, solid unit. But yeah, I don't think I could ever. I don't think I can do another mobile game. I gotta be honest. Like, Calibria started to get some traction. Dislight started to get some traction on that second channel. But nothing is ever going to be big enough to actually do, you know, as income. As income that you can even live on. And I hate to say that because I hate to be like, oh, I'm just doing this for income. Like, there's channels that I have that are not even monetized at all, right? But at the end of the day, when you have a $3,000 rent payment every month, you do have to kind of think about things like, oh, maybe I need to make sure that there's paychecks coming in. Otherwise, the rent doesn't get paid. Got to make sure that happens. So, yeah. But that's just how it is. And there's so many people trying to be YouTubers and Twitch streamers now. After the pandemic, everyone was like, this is the smartest idea. I'm going to be a YouTuber. I mean, for some people, it could work, but I'm not trying to talk smack like saying like, oh, don't follow your dreams or don't be whatever, but it's just, it's too much supply. Everyone's trying to do it. Everyone's trying to do YouTube. Everyone's trying to do Twitch. Everyone's trying to be a content creator. People, there's not enough people that want to watch. You need to have a large amount of people, a large ratio of viewers to streamers or whatever, for it to even be a thing, for it to even be make sense. And at this point, there's way too many creators. Way too many creators. So, which is fine by me. I didn't get into this even to do YouTube in the first place. So I've been going back to school. I've been trying to get certifications and all kinds of things to, you know, for the next step. So I don't, I didn't start YouTube like, I want to be a professional YouTuber. What I really was trying to do, I'm sure you guys know this by now. I'm sure I've mentioned it a million times, but I was just trying to get an audience so that I could promote the games that I was working on. That was the secret. That's really what it was. I didn't start doing Summoner's War because I was like, I'm gonna be the biggest Summoner's War YouTuber. I was like, I'll do Summoner's War because people asked me to do Summoner's War, and that's kind of how business works. It's like, if people want something, then can you deliver it? You can. Okay, well, consider delivering it then. So, yeah, supply and demand. That's what I would do. Or that's, I suppose that's what I will be doing. Is just seeing what there's demand for and trying to supply it. But there's always, in any problem, there's a solution, right? So the solution is kind of built into the problem. You just have to kind of try to see it from a different angle. And I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, guys. I really don't. I would get to the point in the video, I'm like, just keep talking. Just talk about all kinds of stuff. Just keep talking, and whatever comes out is what comes out. Just a stream of thought. Oh my goodness. 2 blade dancers. Are we finally done? Oh my goodness, we're finally done. Yeah, but the problem is usually in the solution. I mean, the solution is... the solution is usually in the problem, is what I meant to say. Ha 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 ha. Can we jiggle something that's fun? Don't comment on that. Don't. Too much speed. You need less speed. Leo, too fast. See if jiggling Leos does anything. We did not get anywhere close to the amount of new units that I thought we were going to. I mean, there's no SP summon button, which, you know, you gotta think about that, but I really expected more. Like, at least, like, 2 or 3 more. But again, it's the SP summon button, that's why. Because we got so used to summoning with the button on, which increases the rates, so... Which one? Not a Hall of Heroes unit. She does big single target damage. Not bad. I feel like she could use a buff though, because I mean, you could argue her and also the light and wind ones. Like the AoE ones are fine, right? The ones that do area of effect attacks, like Clara and Julie, those are fine. But like the single target one, I don't know. Like they don't get used. They're old units. They don't get used like they used to. Man, we're not gonna get we're not getting too much, are we? Stick these in storage. Let's see if we can let's find some Megans. Can we jiggle anything that's more fun? Sometimes I wonder why I ask certain questions. Why does this work? Why does this work? Congratulations. Hey, the dark one. Not bad. Why does it, like, it's weird. Right? That's weird. That it keeps working. Oh! I thought it was the light one. I was like, oh, cool, it's a light one. It's basically an LD5, or it's actually an LD5. Congratulations. Jiggle Mega. Oh, here's all the lightning. Let's go. Let's go. What do we get? Okay, that's Hall of Heroes. Here's Hall of Heroes, right? Jiggle and Megan strikes again. I'm just saying. Could you imagine if they did like an actual, like if it's actually a trick that they were like, I can't believe like we did that when we were in beta just to, you know, load up some developer accounts. This guy accidentally figured it out? What are the odds for that? It's not a secret trick. It's just sometimes it feels like it, right? Sometimes it doesn't work at all. But it is kind of interesting. I mean, I wish I could explain what I'm thinking in my head a little bit better. But remember, there are signals, there are like function calls which send requests to the server to say, hey server, what monster is popping out? What monster did we just summon? And there's no true RNG, so everything is based on time. Dark Sniper! I don't know why I said it like that. Everything is based on time. So, like RNG code. So, you never know. There could be something behind jiggling in general. and things like the time it takes for resources to load. Could be something behind that. You never know. Let's check again. Should we check again? Yeah. I think we're fine as long as we get, like, we got one LD5 from this. I don't think we can expect really too much more. We got a mod. That's another very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I don't think he's gonna be too bummed out about these LDs. Unless we summon him nothing for the next half. As long as we summon like one or two things that are like not terrible for the rest of them, I think he'll be okay. Or I think he'll probably want more, I'm sure, but he'll be not super disappointed. I mean, some people would be perfectly happy with just like one LD5. They're like, no, you got one LD5. It went 8 years for that. And then 2 weeks later, they're like, this unit sucks. This didn't change my game at all. Like, yeah, but that's... Nobody said it was going to. Oh, no. Don't give me that nonsense. Here we go. LD5 number 2. Calling it right now. I really shouldn't call it because that's not going to happen. Hold on. It might happen, though. We got a light cat. Okay. Not as fun as the dark cat. It's more a counter unit. But, well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a counter unit. I just, in the way I feel about it, is it's a counter unit. I actually pulled that on the Europe server account, and I'm like, hey, it's a counter. Oh, okay, it's better. It's better. I thought it was the light one. I was like, garbage. But not the light one. Good lightning, though. Really solid lightning. Amount of lightning. Whoa! Oh, dude, a lot of lightning. All right. What do we get? Okay. I tried using him for a video. RT video. Because, you know, Shizuka's a thing. But in that video, I could not get anyone to pick Shizuka. Like, no one was picking Shizuka that day. Like, I guess I could try it again. But I think the strategy for that would be, because you have to bait out like heavy immunity so that he can change all the immunity to sleeps. So I think the best strategy would be first picking, because I don't think I was first picking the light monkey. First picking like light monkey and I don't know, light monkey and maybe something else that's got a whole lot of debuffs. Because then they're just going to pick like Wusa, Shizuka, Riley stuff into that. Well, they might not, but they would be more likely to pick those into that. So you bait those things out, and then you capoeira them against your opponent by turning them all into sleeps. In theory, that's not going to actually work, because nothing actually works the way it's supposed to in your head. But in theory, that's the strategy. Because you always have to think 2 steps ahead. Or 3 steps ahead, or 4 steps ahead, or as many steps ahead as you reasonably can. You gotta think, okay, if I pick this, what units are my opponents gonna pick in response to that? And then what units am I gonna pick in response to those opponent picks? Where it messes you up is if they have some super rare new LD5 or some unit that is like so off meta that you weren't expecting it. Then you're like, oh, I didn't expect that unit to be picked, and I don't have a counter for that one. Like, sometimes I get messed up when opponents start picking the Dark Sky Surfer. I've gotten tripped up with that one because I'm never expecting to see a Dark Sky Surfer. So On the rare occasion that it actually does come out. I was wondering what that was. He needs a buff. I mean, all of those they need something. It's cool. They have a cool start, like a cool foundation, but they need a little something. They don't need to be reworked to be completely different from what they are. They just need a little improvement to what they are. Oops. My bad. Dark Giant Warrior, though, not bad. Not bad for all these LDs. We've got decent amount of lightning, decent amount of non-Hall of Heroes, and we got an LD5. I was not trying to skip. I'm sorry. I was not trying to skip that. We got a light Anubis. The one I thought it was before. I spend too much time jiggling and not enough time. I'm not skipping. I'm not skipping. This is what happens when you don't skip. You get doo-doo. Okay. I'm just kidding. It's as soon as the lightning pops out, like, it's already decided what you're gonna get. So it doesn't really, skipping versus not skipping doesn't really matter at that point. But it's absolutely bonkers. Does anyone else think it's absolutely crazy how fast information travels around the world now? It's so crazy. It's so fast. It's too fast. I can't even think. And they're like, yeah, we've sent a gigabyte of data over to China. It's like, what data? They're like, oh, we just sent another one. Like, but I didn't even figure out what the first gigabyte of data of my stuff you sent over. That seems very scary. Okay, maybe not a gigabyte, but yeah, they're still not sending that over too fast. But still, so crazy how far technology has come in like the past 10 or 20 years. Like, there was a point where we were using like little dial-up modems, like. Okay, obviously that's not what they sound like. That's just my interpretation. We've come so far. Why do I skip things? It's ridiculous. Let's see it. Hall of Heroes. I was not that excited playing around with her. I know we didn't actually do a video. Well, I did a video. I was just like, I was very disappointed. I was like, maybe keep trying. Maybe keep trying to see if she works a little bit better in future. She was very disappointing. Maybe not very. She was mildly disappointing. Like, you can't use a mediocre unit in Summoner's War anymore. You need something to be like a little bit broken. Or to just be an amazing unit in that specific situation. Like, catching your opponent off guard in RTA or whatever. So. Mildly good is not a, is not really acceptable anymore, is it? Speaking of mildly good, Fire Assassin. I feel like we should use her more, Hongyeon. I mean, there's her or there's Draco, and I just feel like I would rather have more buffs and immunity, personally. Although Hongyeon and Diana is a fun combination. Especially if Diana goes crazy. Because she would just keep getting attack power buffs. She can't like cycle out of them. She just keeps getting them. So I don't know what I'm looking for here. I think I was going to do this. Oh, I wanted to see what we got all together. Hopefully I didn't select any. LDs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I do that right? 16? That seems just average. Hold on. That doesn't seem that crazy. That seems just... That just seems just average. Maybe in the moment it felt crazy. Alright, let's stick all these in storage then. These are just 3 stars. We still could get some more stuff though. Right, because didn't they have like 200? So it really wasn't that crazy. It just felt crazy. Let's see it. See some more Nat 5s. We only got one regular element Nat 5, right? Didn't we? Or did we get another one? We got the LD 5, and then we got the Totemist, Fire Totemist. I don't remember getting another one. Did we get another one? No, I don't think so, right? I was so focused on complaining about things that we've actually not been getting that good of summons, and I didn't notice. Hey, there we go. I don't know if this is new or not. If that's new, congratulations. If that's dupe, I can't imagine, like, I can't imagine a dupe being super valuable. A dupe Oliver. I think one, as good as he is, I think is just... There we go. Okay, so we're at 4 all day now, right? 4 all day. Let's keep it going. We got these legendaries. Don't know why I'm skipping them. No idea. Okay, so we're at 5. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know if they have the runes, crazy enough runes to do those super fast Brandia dungeon teams. Although that's kind of RNG as well. Like you never actually know what Brandia is gonna do, for the most part. Which one is this? Hey, new unit. Nice. Well, that was the one that we already got. We already got the water one, right? Yeah. Not that many new Choco Knights. I don't think we got any of those T-Bunnies. Hopefully we get a T-Bunny here. Never thought I'd be saying that as an adult male. Hopefully we get a T-Bunny. That would be amazing. I really want that T-Bunny. She's so cute. Which one is this? Oh! I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. You know? Could be useful in Siege. Build 2 Nora defenses. Would have been nice to get something new. Actually, let's see if some of these were dupes. I should have already checked. Right, let's stick some of these things in storage. And we'll see. We'll see what's dupes. We'll see what's new. Oh, what? He's got dupe Geldnirs? He already has an Oliver that he didn't even build. Oh my god, he didn't even build his Oliver. He has a Brandy he didn't even build. Clearly doesn't care. Is okay, Lydia's at least skilled up. Dimple. Is he keeping all of this stuff? I emailed him, I asked him. He didn't respond yet, but I felt like we could reliably... I did Brandia. We got 2 blessings out of her, so... I don't feel so bad. If he gets mad at me, then he gets mad at me. But I just use my better judgment, is that, like, some things maybe he wants to keep them, but I feel like a dupe Brandia... He wasn't even too concerned about his first one, so... If you really wanted to do Brandia, you should have given your first Brandia a little bit more TLC. Which stands, of course, for turkey legs and cheese. It's your educational segment for today. If it stands for something else, then I have no idea what else it's supposed to stand for. But I think that's the way that you show affection. Is, at least in my family, is turkey legs with cheese. Maybe you guys have different traditions. Why are we getting all the blue ones? Hopefully we get some good new units, though. Because at least Nora was new. I don't know what else was new. Jameer he already had. Brandy he already had. Oliver he already had. Don't remember what else we got. I mean, he didn't have the... He has dupe Leos already. Does he have dupe Feng Yans? Is the question. We're just feeding dupes for dupes. Welcome to Summoner's War. I don't even see the first Feng Yan. It's somewhere. Oh, there it is. Alright, so he doesn't have a dupe Feng Yan. We'll give him a dupe Feng Yan. Or do you think he's going to be upset about a dupe Feng Yan? Watch him be like, I wanted 5 Leos! What is this? Oh, God. Well, fusion. Free fusion, I suppose. There you go. Is that for Sigmaris or Katarina? I don't know. It's for one of them. Awaken Beretta. I suppose he's got more value than we give him credit for. He has a speed lead. He has a speed lead. He's a fusion. What do you expect? I'm going to start doing RTA with... I'm going to do it. I feel like that could be just too easy to counter if you first pick Beretta. Also, if you first pick Beretta, your opponent's just going to be like, what are they doing? Why would you pick that? Why would you pick that monster? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now. It needs to happen. Yeah, right. Please, RNG. Let's go. I feel like we still need some more valuable Nat 5s. Because we didn't get enough, in my opinion. Excuse me. Just waiting and summoning and summon circle. We still didn't get any black T-bunnies! What is life? What is life anymore? Doesn't get black T-bunnies. It's almost like they're non... Watch them have the code wrong. And they're not actually able to be summoned yet. That would be very disappointing. Nah, it's got to be just RNG. Because we've gotten 4 of the other ones. And we've got no black T-bunnies in this entire thing. Out of like 700 summons right now? Yeah, we did like 700 summons, didn't we? Did we? Something like that? Did we do 600 or 700? Or how many did we do? We did a lot. We did a lot of summons. We got no black T-bunnies. We're doing these legendaries. We're still not getting black T-bunnies. Alright, we got some new... Anubis. Nice skill ups for the new LD5. This one feels like a blessing. There we go. New! Easy choice. Easy choice. Alright, we'll take it. Miles a great unit. Sometimes. When he feels like being a great unit. So fast. Sometimes he does really not too much. But that pure damage alone is pretty solid. Pure damage, extra attack speed. Put a violent set on him. If you put a violent set on him and some shield, then he's basically a swift unit. That has violent runes. Pretty nasty. Ignore defense. Swift, violent unit. Like, if they gave him any stronger skills, he would be overtuned. Now that I say that, I'm like, oh god, watch he be buffed. Should we? Yeah, let's put these there. We have no more blessings. Let's see if he emailed us back. I'm trying to use my better judgment. I don't want to go crazy though, but I kind of feel like we have so many transcendents and I can't really get in touch with him. So I'm trying to use things that like are not good dupes to have. And I mean, it doesn't really matter for these legendary attributes, but I'm trying to do things that are not good dupes to have and things that he didn't really care about the first ones. Like if the first ones aren't built or skilled up, then I assume that he doesn't care as much about them. So maybe he's probably not going to want to build the second one anyway. So that's what I'm trying to. Hey, we should jiggle some Megans. LD Epicure Priest. Maybe we don't need to jiggle Megans. Guys, like, yeah, you don't ever. Maybe we should jiggle some Geldnirs. Maybe we get a third Geldnir. Is this the secret strategy? Just jiggle your LD5s. Get more LD5s. Terrible idea. Also, it doesn't really work if you don't already have LD5s. Dupe LD5s. Which one? Brand new! Very nice. First Macaron Guard that I've ever summoned in my life. Nice. I mean, it's the same thing as the Hollyberry, but still, first one. So that's exciting. And this you can't get blessings on the all tributes anyway. Otherwise, that would be ridiculous, right? All right, Fire Choco Knight. Nice. And we also have the SWC 2021 scrolls. Some kind of SWC scrolls. All right, a new skill ups. Free skill. Unit is a good unit, but if he's already got a unit built, then skill ups for LD5. Wait, is this a dupe? No, the light one. I mean, we jiggle the light one, we get the water one. That's a decent dupe to have though for Siege. Let's see. Oh, Ryan, did you guys know that Ryan had? Oh, he did. Okay. SWC 2021s. Does he have? It looks like no. Wow. He built a full team of Lightning Emperors. Because that's what everyone needs. All right, let's do these SWC 2021s. I put these units in here though. Not all of them. I didn't put the 5 stars. I put the other ones though. Wait. No, we don't need more of those. We don't need more of those. Hold on. I got a little carried away. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll do that. Why not? Because everything else is a dupe anyway. Which one? Oh, this is not the one. All right. Because of course it's the one we just stuck in there. Why does it feel like those black tea bunnies are just never gonna pop out? Go get some LDs from here. We'll save those till. Should we save those till the end? New or dupe? New! Very nice. We need new stuff. Solid new units too. I'm not gonna use any more blessings. I'm sure he's gonna summon scrolls at some point later. So this one is in his wish list. That's why we're picking this one. So we could just take it out of his. Oh, we already did the SWC 2021 scrolls. So yeah. I'm going by what his opinion is on some of these things. Do we have a Chiwu already? He can feed it after. I don't want to feed more of his units. Oh, we already have all of the oracles. So I think we have dupes of all the oracles. Last one. Another. Oh, all the dupes we got today. We got no black tea bunnies though. Another watermelon line. Oh my god. See, we get the espresso, no problem, but we can't get the bunny. The bunny's gonna be impossible to get. Jeez. Jeez, man. What is this? Another watermelon line. For whatever reason, you guys don't... Well, some of you don't understand. Like, when I say Madeline, you're like, it's not... That's not the light... I saw some of the comments. Like, it's not the light... What's her face? Madeline. Blacksmith. Like, it's not the light blacksmith. It's like, there's 2 units in the game called Madeline. I didn't make the game. This was not my call. So this is Madeline, right? This is the light Runehammer blacksmith, and also this is Madeline as well. So I'm not saying the wrong things. There's just 2 different units called the same thing. I didn't decide. This has nothing to do with me. This all come to us. They decided to name 2 different things the same thing. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.